We're live. And boys and girls, big fat bastards, big fat bastardettes, we did it. Clap your hands, round of applause because the votes are in. They've been tallied, they've been checked, and then they checked them twice. And big fat MTG was consistently, once again, voted the worst Magic the Gathering stream on the internet. So congratulations to us. We did it because we screw up enough plays and we keep screwing them up. So there we go. We did it, and welcome all of you. It's great to have you on your behalf. It's great for you to have me, and I am so happy to bring us all this Defiler, Halana Alena, and Krenko list. I called it big, wide, and fast tonight because, let's say, Defiler of Vigor, big. Krenko, wide. Halana Alena, fast. These three are the centerpieces around which our entire strategy will rotate today. Why don't we start with Krenko first? When he attacks, you put a +1/+1 counter on him, and then you create a number of 1/1 red goblin creature tokens equal to Krenko's power, right? So that's going to start us getting going wide. Even right when he attacks on the first time, usually he'll attack us at 2/3, put down 2 goblin creature tokens, right? Now, okay, we have a couple of ways to really profit off of that. First one being Halana Alena to really exploit that. At the beginning of combat on your turn, put X +1/+1 counters on, why don't we just say Krenko, where X is Halana and Alena's power. So normally they'll have 2 power, although with the next card they can have a whole lot of power, Defiler of Vigor, right? So this is going to not only give Krenko haste, but give him more +1/+1 counters so that he can not only more likely survive actually attacking in, but also create even more of those 1/1 goblins, right? And now another way to get counters onto not only Krenko to make Krenko do more when he attacks, and not only Halana and Alena do more when it's the beginning of combat and they put X +1/+1 counters on another creature equal to their power. But yeah, Defiler of Vigor here. Whenever we cast a green permanent spell, and everything except these 4 copies of Krenko are green. So whenever you cast a green permanent spell, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. That would be put on Halana and Alena, so that Halana and Alena can make Krenko more powerful. That would also be put on Krenko, so that Krenko can make more goblins. And it would also be put on Krenko's 1/1 little goblin progeny tokens, so that those little booger bastards can get to become even bigger booger bastards. I love it. Now, another way, aside from that little trinity that we have going on here, another nice little way that we have to Krenko from profit. I was going to say, but yeah, to profit from Krenko, is Gala Greeters here. Because whenever another creature like Krenko's tokens enter the battlefield under our control, we get to choose from some nice abilities there. Let's see. In the 1-drop slot, I went with 6 Llanowar Elves here. I just think since we have such great payoffs for a turn 1 Llanowar Elf into turn 2, 3 mana coster thing, yeah, I thought that 4 Llanowar Elves wasn't enough, so I put in 2 more. We also have 1 Pelt Collector. I don't know, maybe that could be a 7th Llanowar Elves. I don't really know. The thing that I like about this is it's a 1-drop. You see, in the 1-drop slot we have 7 creatures, and I really like that because Defiler of Vigor replaces 1 green mana symbol, right, with a green Phyrexian mana, which is pay that mana or pay 2 life. So I really like having these things because even if we only have the capacity for 5 mana, we could play a Defiler of Vigor and then we can still drop these 1-drops at 2 life apiece, which is really nice. And that 2 life we can gain back with Gala Greeters gaining 2 life. That 2 life we can gain back with Silverback Elder gaining 4 life. Oh yeah. So we also have, let's see, Werewolf Pack Leader because he gains us cards. He's actually pretty nice with Halana and Alena, because Halana and Alena gets it closer to attacking with its own pack tactics, and obviously giving it haste, it can just straight up trigger its own pack tactics the turn it comes down, which is super great for a 2-drop there to replace itself in terms of cards on that very turn. Not to mention, of course, swinging in for nice damage. Let's see, we already did Krenko. I really like Augur of Autumn. It lets you look at the top card of your library anytime, which lets you strategize a turn ahead. Of course, playing lands off the top of your library not only gets you through mana clumps quicker, but when you draw, if you draw a land, you kind of have a reserve in your hand so that if you can't drop a land off of the top of your deck, you have it in your land, and it really helps with hitting a lot more of your land drops. Not to mention, yes, Coven. If we have 3 or more creatures, which we probably will if the deck starts going off and we're getting into a position where, maybe we can turn a stalemate into a victory. Yeah, we can cast creature spells off the top of our library when we control creatures with 3 or more different powers. So, yeah, I quite enjoy this card a whole heck of a lot. And then, of course, we have some nice ways to get ourselves different powers because, if our creatures, they might all be the same power since, 1, 2, is the majority of the early game creatures, of course, with the exception of this. But since we have Krenko giving himself counters, Gala Greeters gives themselves counters, and Halana Alena puts counters everywhere, it's going to be pretty easy for us, even if we're stuck at like a whole bunch of the same power. Yeah, we'll get 3 or more different powers pretty quickly with like I'd say 4 creatures maximum. Defiler of Vigor once again, Silverback Elder, really nice artifact and enchantment destruction, and that's extremely good now in the Brothers War. Maybe that's more standard, but with the Brothers Wars cards, entering all the formats and it's a lot of artifacts, yeah, Silverback Elder getting a little bit of extra value there. And then, of course, he ramps mana. Look at top 5 cards of library. You can put a land card from among them onto battlefield tapped. Yeah, that's quite nice too. Kogla up at the top end, I'm not sure if he's completely necessary. I just kind of like the guy. He's more artifact enchantment destruction, and that his whenever you attack, or whenever he attacks, sorry, destroy target artifact or enchantment defending player controls. It's a little more likely to happen because we have Halana Alena here giving things haste, right? So yeah, Kogla is nice, and not to mention his activated ability there is sort of relevant in this deck. 1 in a forest, return target human you control to its owner's hand. He gains indestructible until end of turn. I like that. I mean, yeah, it's going to give him indestructible, but I actually like that as a tech to get around like board wipes and stuff, because we got 3 humans here in Halana and Alena. The Augurs of Autumn are humans. No, sorry, not Gaelagers. It's Werewolf Pack Leader. So long as we haven't used his activated ability, which loses him the human typing, he's a human as well. So that's actually a whole lot of humans that Kogla can throw back to our hand to avoid a board wipe. And of course, if it's a destroy board wipe as opposed to an exile board wipe, he can survive the wipe himself. So I do think that that's kind of nice. Although he is unnecessary, I just like the guy. Okay, and then we have the Great Henge for some more card draw, a little bit more ramp. But yeah, that combined with Augur of Autumn is going to make for a massive amount of card advantage, even if we have only a handful of cards in hand, since we're, casting off the top of our library. This is going to draw us cards. We cast from our hand too, draw even more. Tamiyo's Safekeeping and Heroic Intervention in the sideboard for people who like killing our stuff. Shifting Ceratops here against the blue matchups, and to fly in against Planeswalkers like Liliana too, because I think it's great against the black matchup. Unlicensed Hearse for Graveyard Hate. It will be replaced when I have the wild cards, probably much further down the road, because I'd like to throw in the next wild cards against I don't even know what yet, but Scavenging Ooze, right? I think that's going to be a little better in a creature-centered deck to have creatures, right, that we can play with Augur of Autumn, the Great Henge, profit off of them like that, Halana Alena, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so the Unlicensed Thirst is good for now, Graveyard Hate. And then the Anger of the Gods to catch up against the faster deck. We're running 4 of them, but one thing to be careful of is the double red mana. See, we are only running in the lands department 3, 4, and 3 of those dual lands. So that's a total of, I can do math, 10. And then we're running 1 and 2 mountains for a total of 10 sources of red. I guess Gala Greeters can make treasure tokens, but that takes a little while. Let's see. We're going to hit all the right buttons and get right into the action here. And I'd like to thank you all for stopping by. Michael, I see you in chat. How you doing, boss man? Thank you for stopping by. Hey, buddy, I have created a green-white artifact deck. Cool. With Vivian on the hunt. Hell yeah, Vivian on the hunt. That's cool. And Vivian on the hunt is the one that I think you can sacrifice a creature you control and then search your library for a creature with mana value 1 greater than it and put the creature on the field. And she has 2 other abilities, but that's the one that I remember pretty much. The other one's like a milling ability, and then one of them lets her put in like a 4/4 Rhino token. It's a Streets of New Capenna card, and that's really cool, man. Hell yeah. I'm happy that you're using that card. I like it. We will mulligan this hand because it doesn't have anything before that. Yeah, we'll keep this and throw a... keep 6. We'll throw a forest away. I think that's the right way to go. We start with Stomping Ground. Pay 2 life. That's the only way to get Krenko out next turn. Alright, screen rate's chugging a little bit. That'll pick up. SI, thank you all once again for stopping by. Do you have Steel Seraph? Oh, I don't think you're asking me. Alright. Let's see. We are going to hit the Krenko on that one. And they are showing Omnath colors. Yep, with the white there. That's who that is. It looks like they're going to get rid of Krenko. Probably a good play there. I wouldn't recommend not getting rid of Krenko. That would be Gala Greeters and attack. We really hope that Llanowar Elves stays around. With Gala Greeters on the field, Llanowar Elves is a little more likely to stay around unless they hit an Augur of the Gods, which is debilitating. If they don't, we have Silverback Elder and Gala Greeters. I'll probably give Gala Greeters a +1/+1 counter. Okay, well, we do get to drop Silverback Elder, which is good. Gala Greeters gets the counter here. Because with the next creature, it can swing through his 2/2. Right now, I'm pretty sure he will block with that 2/2. Yup, okay, thank you, Michael. Yes, that reminds me of more accurately what she does. Okay. Up to 5 cards drawn each turn. Yeah, imagine if you could rig the top of your library consistently so it's a whole bunch of creatures. There's like our old Ravnica card, like the original Ravnica. Oh, damn it. Really? He hits that? I mean, it's not very difficult for him to hit that. It's just super good. I assume I draw a land and concede. I don't think I'm going to take that. Well, if I was going to hit any land, I guess it's probably Boseiju. We're going to pass the turn, and we'll wait for him to attack with Bone Crusher Giant before hitting the Boseiju. Another freaking Fable. Well, I'm telling you, we better get a creature after this hit on the, what's it called? Leyline Binding, I think. I'm not going to mouse over it, I just don't want to draw his attention to where my attention is. I think I recognize this dude's name. I think we've played him a whole hell of a lot. Alright, we got him to attack in with the Bone Crusher Giant. We'll happily hit Boseiju now. Now another creature entered the battlefield this turn, so Gala Greeters is going to get the +1/+1 counter so it can block their 2/2. Alright, we're waiting on this person to accept what just happened or formulate their counter. They do have 4 mana. They don't just have to sit there and take that. Alright, they definitely took the Leyline Binding back to their hand. Doesn't it have Flash? Can't they use it right now? I mean, we still get a nice block on the token, irregardlessly, but that's mad annoying, not gonna lie. We will do that. Oh, good! A fucking forest! Just what I wanted. Nothing. Great! Now we can cast Kogla, which we don't have. Yeah! And the Great Henge too, because it costs 9, but it's reduced by 3, the greatest power. We got this, boys. That's it. We win. But actually, good game. It looks like we'll be sideboarding in probably Anger of the Gods. I mean, it doesn't kill this, but it wipes out both parts of the Fable of the Mirror Breaker there. Obviously, Bone Crusher Giant too. That's pretty much it, because now he just gives... Does he give everything +1? Does he not have the mana for it? I'm not even blocking. On to the next one. That should be 12, right? Yeah. Okay, good. Yep. On to the next one we go. Maybe just Anger of the Gods? I kind of like Kogla here, because they do have a lot of artifacts and enchantments, so I would like the stuff that takes care of that. Before this, we could get Krenko on the field doing some nice stuff, so I'm kind of okay with Krenko. Actually, I might just put in Tamiyo Safekeeping and then hope for the best. Like, I might take out, let's see, like Pelt Collector and maybe 1 Defiler. And maybe just 2 Tamiyo Safekeeping. I don't even feel like putting in Anger of the Gods. I just want to re-roll the dice, and I want to play Krenko. Let's go. Play first. You know what? Yeah, we'll take this. A little awkward with the land situation there. A little unfortunate there, but I guess we'll go Gala Greeters into Llanowar Elves. I mean, that is kind of awkward, but Gala Greeters into Llanowar Elves allows us a treasure token when we plop down Llanowar Elves, and then, I mean, assuming everything lives. So let's go Gala Greeters. I mean, next turn we could even go 2 Llanowar Elves. Now, I don't know if Gala Greeters is going to survive that long, because now they could play a Bone Crusher Giant. Okay, it does survive that long, which is quite nice. We're going to play 2 Llanowars, I think. We'll start with the counter. And we'll hit this one. We'll get the treasure. And we hope that they don't hit us with an Anger of the Gods. I hope they're not running Anger of the Gods. There might be, because it kills them really badly. So I'm hoping they're not running it. Okay, they dropped, obviously, a tapped land, so that's kind of nice. I'm kind of feeling Defiler of Vigor. And I'm not going to play the Elvish Mystic. We'll just pass the turn. Because I can play the Elvish Mystic after we have Halana Alena on the field and start putting cheap counters onto it. Okay, they have the Fires of Invention, which, I mean, that's pretty annoying. Okay, not going to lie. Okay, so we have Gala Greeters into Elvish Mystic. I kind of like that. It doesn't use our treasure token, and it actually gets us another treasure token. Okay, so it turns out that the Tamiyos was actually a good substitution in here. We didn't get it, but, I mean, it would protect something valuable from a board wipe, so... Okay, they're going to get a big Omnath stuff going on here. Okay, they put that thing in their hand. They can probably use it now. Cavalier of Flame. Does it give haste? And gain haste until end of turn. Okay, that's very good. We're going to have to put down the Silverback Elder and hope that that saves our butt. I don't think it will, because the thing is, the Cavalier of Flames makes things so freaking, just so big, because they can use it so many times. Well, I guess only twice, maybe 3 times next turn. But that's a problem, because Silverback Elder only has 7 toughness. We'll hit Yep, we'll hit that, I guess. We'll actually gain 2 life here, so that we're a little more... no, the treasure token, and I'll block with Gala Greeters. I think, no attacks. Because I don't want to block with the Silverback Elder unless I'm confident that, let's see. He has, how many sources of red does he have? If he doesn't have 3 sources of red, then he can't use that ability. Okay, so he can use that ability twice. So Omnath can become a 6/4 unless he gets another source of red. Okay, that really sucks. Looks like we still take 8 damage, which really sucks. Okay, 10 damage. Or, yeah, okay, yeah. Oh, I didn't see the treasure token. Okay, yeah, that sucks. Alright, fair enough. That was quick. Very well. On to the next one we go. Omnath, Fires of Invention. In the books, an L. Gets us further from Diamond. That's a W in my book. There's the cope, boys and girls. Oh, wow, such cringy cope. Oh, my God. But seriously, I don't want to go to Diamond because it's not even the 20th of the month. You know what I mean? Like... There's no way I'm going to sit there and face, like, you know, like nothing but freaking meta decks in Diamond for like 10 straight days. Nah, I'll do that when I'm about to play Historic Brawl for the rest of the month. I'll go for it. So maybe in a couple of days. Okay. The THC smoothie with zeros. Oh, God, this guy is so cool and fucking interesting. Oh, my God. Oh, dear. We will keep this one. I'll drop a land. Elvish Mystic. I mean, on this one, there's even an argument to drop Gala Greeters first, because we did go first. There's no payoff for Elvish Mystic. Yeah, we will attack. We will swing, actually, because I think they're not going to take that. Usually you play the Elvish Mystic Llanowar Elf because you want it. Okay. They have a lot of elves on their side of the field, so should they drop that elf that adds mana equal to the number of elves they control, might be in a bit of a pickle. But as for right now, we do get Werewolf Pack Leader. I think we'll go ahead and create the treasure token, I think. Just in case. And I think at this point we can probably not attack, just because now that Defiler of Vigor is ideally... oh, Jesus, this guy still has the 1 land. I mean, he chose to keep a hand with 1 land, granted. Oh, I love getting 1-drops after the Defiler of Vigor. You'll just do that. We'll also create a treasure token just for maximum spending potential next turn. We will attack with that because they can block it with their Steel Leaf champion. I highly doubt they want to do that. That sucks for them, though. I mean, they are... wow, still on 1 land, and they're casting the Great Henge, which is actually really good for them. That tripled their manas. Well, I mean, not really. Okay, they had all these guys. Alright, not entirely what we want, but we will get a swing with Werewolf Pack Leader here. And as a matter of fact, we are going to hit this too, I think. I think we'll pay with life, just because we are going to draw with Werewolf Pack Leader. So it maximizes the potential to, like, do stuff, you know. We're going to give this a counter. And we'll attack with a... what do we attack with? 1, 2, 3. Halana and Alena. There you go. So if we can survive next turn, that should be it, because the Defilers are already kind of big, and then Halana Alena comes in. And they lost their two biggest things, so that's most likely on to the next one. Oh, I didn't even realize I could have... Oh, no, I couldn't have played that, sorry, because that came after the combat... or the Declare Attackers step, sorry. There you go. On to the next one. That sucks for him that he only had one land. Once again, he did choose the hand, but he was going second, so it wasn't the worst idea to keep that hand. I'm kind of feeling Anger of the Gods here. I know it screws me up a little too. That's why I took out a Pelt Collector and a Gala Greeters. And I was even about to take out another Augur of Autumn just because, I'm taking out like creatures for non-creatures. Yeah, that's probably just a mulligan. Okay, cool. I mean, we have double red and Anger of the Gods here. The only thing is that Steel Leaf Champion will be extremely good. Okay, now seeing that, I actually kind of want to try to get into Krenko here. I mean, until I see them have a large lineup of elves, I'm okay with going Krenko here. Hopefully they don't drop... If they drop Steel Leaf Champion, that sucks. They must have just drawn that Elvish Mystic, because they didn't play it turn 1. Okay, that sucks. I mean, we can attack with Krenko, and then they will block it, and then we can hit Anger of the Gods, which actually isn't terrible, because then we follow up with Augur of Autumn. Why don't we attack with both? See what they do. Yeah, the Steel Leaf Champion is very important to get off the field, because Krenko's tokens can't chump it, because I believe it can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less. Yeah, that sucks. That definitely sucks. So I think we'll go Augur of Autumn here. We'll reveal the top card. Hopefully it's the land. Okay, we'll drop another land. Double Anger of the Gods could happen in a semi-reasonable amount of time. Although the Great Henge is going to put counters on their creatures, so that is brutal. We might have to hit an Anger of the Gods right here before it gets out of hand. Right? Because do we have any creatures in our graveyard? We do have freaking Krenko. That sucks. But the thing is, I'd rather hit the double Anger of the Gods. So I think we are going to pass turn, actually. I'll hit double Anger of the Gods next turn. We'll wipe out everything up to 6 toughness. That really sucks. Oh, damn it. Damn it, that sucks. You know what? I hope they attack with the 6/5 and the 4/4. Oh, God. Okay, that's freaking it. Yeah, good game. Yeah. Okay, and very good on them. Very good. So is Anger of the Gods the way then, or do we just have to try to get lucky with our stuff? I don't know if Anger of the Gods is the way. I don't think it hits them enough. I still like Kogla because it kills the Great Henge. Why don't we just freaking go? Wow. Okay. Okay. I mean, we almost had the double Anger of the Gods, too. That would have been good, but damn, of all things, Defiler of Vigor. Damn. All right, we go first in game 3, and that's a great hand. I mean, we do have the Elvish Mystic. I'm really enjoying having 2 Elvish Mystics in addition to the Llanowar Elves to have, 6 Llanowar Elves. Okay, now here's hopefully a payoff for Augur of Autumn right away. We will get the treasure token. That secures a Krenko if we need it. And that land on the top secures Defiler of Vigor. Actually, 1, 2, 3. If we get a land, because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we get a land, we could go Defiler into Gala Greeters, which starts putting counters on our stuff, which is incredible. Because basically, this one's going to be a race to whoever starts Defiler of Vigoring sooner, you know? That is a tap treasure token. And do we attack? Of course not. We passed the turn with the Defiler of Vigor open. Now, they didn't drop the Great Henge last turn, so I'm assuming they don't have it, right? Because that would be the first thing they play. Okay, that's fine. Looks like they're not even going to swing with the Steel Leaf Champion. Yep. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. All right, land on the top, unfortunately. But we do get to go Gala Greeters first and then into Krenko, which is kind of cool. I think we'll pay first full price for everything because it doesn't really matter. It's better than paying the life at this point. Actually, you know what? I should have went Krenko first. That was my bad because then he would get the +1/+1 counter. So yeah, that was kind of a kind of silly poo-poo there. My bad. Yeah. We'll pay for it with this, actually, so that we don't tap a blocker. We're not going to get the counters here, but it does put Krenko onto the field. We get a trigger out of each of our Gala Greeters. That's going to be life and counter. And do we attack or do we wait? Because they're going to want to block the Defiler, and that's not the hardest for them to do. Basically, just Old Growth Troll and Werewolf Pack Leader, and then they have the biggest thing on the field in the Steel Leaf Champion. So, yeah, I think I have to give that one up to them until we can go nuts with the Defiler of Vigor. And I mean, our best shot here is with Augur of Autumn on the field. Now, that is definitely a whiff for Collected Company. They're not attacking. Don't even sit there in your combat phase. Thank you, you didn't. Have a little bit of respect for yourself. We get to go Halana Alena first. We'll pay for it with life. Maximizing how much we can pay this turn, or play this turn, excuse me. Oh, yep, Augur of Autumn. Beautiful. Beautiful. They're each getting a counter. And then we'll gain the life. Yes. Okay, it doesn't matter because we're gonna hit the Werewolf Pack Leader too. Oh my god, you love to see it, boys. It's so brutal too. Let's just pre-hover over the gain life button. And it will be Krenko receiving Halana Alena's counters here. Yeah, we'll pay the 2 life just in case. Nope, we didn't get anything. Alright. Who do we attack with? Everything. I don't think we're going to actually do anything with those triggers. Yeah, we already chose all the options. Alright, Tamiyo's safekeeping on that boy. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, do damage to everything but the indestructible. Okay. And we got chumps for days and plenty of stuff to block the Steel Leaf Champion. Okay, he does kill Halana Alena. That is annoying, but Krenko's still there. Werewolf Pack Leader can still block that thing. Alright, that looks like it. Good game. They have one card in hand. Cool, man. And then move to main phase 2 and then resign. Cool. That's... it's always a genius when they do that. Very good. Good game. Oh, man. Wow. The Krenko. I mean, to be honest, I don't think Krenko's adding a whole lot to this deck. I just think it's funny. Not gonna lie. It's definitely funny that it put like 9 little chumps there, and they actually wouldn't work against Steel Leaf Champion, but obviously they would gobble up every single other thing while we sit there and just take Steel Leaf Champion's damage and then gain it back, because we were about to drop the Silverback Elder there. Repeatable gain 4 life triggered ability. We had the Gala Greeters there. 1 time per turn, gain 2 life abilities. Oh man, yeah, that's... Yeah, poor guy. It was just a race to have your Defiler of Vigor go off first with that one. Sure. I mean, we do go first, so we can start attacking with Werewolf Pack Leaders, which hopefully nets us some cards that we need, because we only have the capacity for 3 mana so far. Oh, good. Alright. I would assume they drop our Defiler of Vigor. Alright, fair enough. This dumbass playing Rakdos just conceded. Good. I mean, what do? Do we take... I don't even know. He just did that so that we wouldn't have the information, which is a smart play by him. But knowing that he has Rakdos, do we put in, like, Tamiyo Safekeeping, perhaps, for something like maybe out 1 Pelt Collector? I don't know how good Augur of Autumn is going to be here. I might take it... you know what? I might take Krenko down to 3, actually. Yeah, and then we'll put in... no, not... Sorry. Tamiyo Safekeeping was just in that position. My bad. Yeah, that's the one I want. Do I want the Heroic Intervention? I think we're good here. I think we're good here. We're up against Barf here. Gross. Oh, boy. I think we have to mulligan this. Guys, should I keep this? Because think of the Lair of the Hydra that we could have swinging at them. Jesus fucking Christ. Alright. That's actually stupid. Alright, turn 1 Thoughtseize. That was genuinely the dumbest shit. All lands, then all creatures. Okay. Alright, fair enough. We get... Well, not fair enough, but nevertheless, not fair. We get the Werewolf Pack Leader down. We have we're a land closer to Halana Alena. We can count our blessings, few as they may be. We did go second here, so we got the first draw. Okay, and we do secure Halana Alena there, which isn't atrocious. Do they have Death Touch? I still think we just won't attack, just in case they double block the Werewolf Pack Leader. I don't want to lose it, because if I can swing in with both of them, if we're so fortunate, I will be drawing a few cards. Okay, he's really investing into the field here. Okay, at this point, I'm only attacking with this one, but I'm attacking at his Planeswalker. I want him to block that. Now, he can very easily chump. But he also is going to be tempted exactly by that. Yep, that's fine. We get a big thing off the field. We get 2 things off the field, one of them big. Unfortunately, we lose the capacity to double draw, but I was kind of okay with that. Because if I attack with this one, too, then he just freely blocks it with the 4/4. Until the end of turn. Okay, thankfully that isn't until the end of the next turn or anything, so that's good. And they will have to double block the pack leader in order to get rid of it. So why don't we do this right now? Activate ability. We will be swinging in at this thing. Yeah. We got a Gala Greeters, not terrible. They're going to really consider double blocking this thing, but once again, they lose 2 things. And I think we'd still get the Planeswalker. They actually have to triple block it in order for us to not kill the Planeswalker. We're swinging in with 7 trampling damage. Wow. Okay. They saved the Planeswalker. Ugh, God. Well, we only had 1 thing. That really sucks. Whatever. I mean, we have a chance to get even Kogla here, right? It would be nice. Augur of Autumn wouldn't even be terrible because it can start drawing us towards better cards. That sucks. We will play it just so that it receives Halana Alena's counters and starts getting big. Yeah, but we can't attack right now, unfortunately. So they do get another turn with this, which puts a +1/+1 counter on their thing. We're getting 2 +1/+1 counters a turn. They're getting 1. So they'll make this 5/5, and then we'll swing with Llanowar. Okay, now they're getting way too much on the field. We actually need something good now. Oh, God. What is this? It only needs -3 to put a vampire creature onto the battlefield, and I'm sure they have something nice. They're probably not attacking. I'm actually surprised that they attacked there. Elvish Mystic, not gonna lie, not terrible, because now we can send both of these things. I don't think I send Halana Alena at their Planeswalker. Because if we lose Halana Alena, it's kind of everything for me right now. So they obviously get the 1-for-1 block. Fair enough, they save their Planeswalker, but next turn I can make this one into a 5/5, which isn't terrible. If they -3 their Planeswalker, they will lose it. Alright, they create more chumps, which definitely sucks. But if they swing with that, then I'm attacking with Halana Alena as well. Although at that point, they could probably just take the damage and then win the game with attacks. So come on, please give me some type of decent card. I've actually been getting good top decks. The problem was the original draw. Okay, yeah, this is looking pretty ugly. The Werewolf pack leader is actually good. Oh, okay. Well, you know what? That's probably going to be just about it. I think we can't attack. Yeah, that was kind of a miserable game there. But, yep. Jesus, fair enough. I mean, we did a pretty good job there. Let's just, does 3 damage to any target. Yep. No, they're blown. Let's just go on to the next one. That's fair enough. All right, good game. Well, I mean, not really, but you know, very well played. Whatever. On to the next one. I think I'm kind of okay with this, to be honest. Do we need the Tamiyo Safekeeping? I don't know if we need the Tamiyo Safekeeping here. Kind of feeling a Pelt Collector and maybe give me my Krenko back. Because if we can get a couple shots with Krenko, like, it's going to chump block them for days. I didn't see a lot of... I mean, I guess they would have to use their Planeswalker to give their stuff flying until end of turn. I don't remember if it could do that. I just remember it kept giving their stuff lifelink. But yeah, I mean, at least if they didn't give it lifelink, and they gave it flying, right, then they're not gaining all that life. Great. Love always mulliganing my first hand. Yep, we'll go first. Keep 6. Drop. That's actually a brutal land situation, not gonna lie. That's kind of cool. I think that's Gala Greeters? Do I have Blizzard Brawl? Well, I don't think I have any copies of it, but I mean, what's it, like a common or an uncommon? So, yeah, essentially. Let's see. I think we probably hit the Krenko here. This should probably... Does it create the treasure token? It might create the treasure token here. And then no attacks. Now, their thing has first strike, but it's only a 2-1, so Krenko could swing in and become a 2-3 and withstand its block. Okay, but they are going to -3 this thing and just put down any freaking vampire, which is really annoying. I assume it's going to be able to block Krenko. Yeah, that sucks. A land wouldn't be terrible, though. Yeah, because Silverback Elder. We could still drop this onto the field right now, get a treasure automatically, not to mention flip the top card. Okay, not exactly what we wanted there. I think I will play Llanowar Elves, though. Because, yeah, it eats a treasure token, but it's Llanowar Elves. And it'll give us the counter that we sort of are needing on this guy. Do we attack? No, not right now. But I think in not attacking with Krenko, they're also not going to attack with their 4/4. Okay, they hit the Thoughtseize, so they'll take one of those. It's not the greatest thing in the world right now. The life gain... I mean, it's good, obviously. It's fantastic. But they don't have, like, artifacts and enchantments for us to kill. That I assume they're not attacking with their 4/4. If they attack with the 3/2, which has like first strike and maybe another combat keyword, oh, and death touch and first strike lifelink. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's pretty good. I guess we just go this guy, right? Make him a 3. We got to make him big. That would be no attacks yet, as we enter a little bit of a stalemate against this 3 Grixis vampires here. Okay, now, I mean, they can attack with that, but, like, we have the Silverback Elder, you know, so, like, we just take the damage and gain the life real fast. Now, this is going to cause us issue. Whenever a player plays a land or casts a spell, if it shares a card type, and we have all creatures. So when our creature shares a card type with that thing, it deals 2 damage to that player, which sucks. But we will be gaining life still, so that's not terrible. We also have the life from here. So I think we start with Pelt Collector. Well, let's actually do this right now. Since we can't play the Krenko, this will change the top card of our library. We actually get the Rootbound Crag, too. That's nice. So hopefully, yeah, because we can play that land, which is pretty cool. We'll put the +1/+1 counter on the Gala Greeters. Get the land, see what else we got under there. Halana Alena is simply phenomenal. Seeing the Defiler of Vigor, we're going to keep that there. We're going to gain the 4 life here. We're going to create a treasure token with Gala Greeters. +1/+1 counters go on... Should they go on Krenko? I think they're going to start going on Krenko for some big Krenko stuff. Now, do we attack with Krenko? Because it's not that difficult for them to get rid of him, but the thing is, they'll probably have to invest to get rid of him. And then at that point, you know, like... Do I attack with Krenko? Because it's going to be really annoying for them to deal with him. We have 4 of them, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think it's terrible. And then they have to double block it because it becomes a 4/5. Yeah, we're going to do it. And it's just one of our Krenkos. It's not the highlight of our strategy. Oh, right. I think they can do that and kill it. That sucks. All right, fine. It gets double strike blocked. My bad. Okay. Nevertheless, we have a whole lot of chump blockers, which, I mean, in this stalemate doesn't really matter. We have the Defiler of Vigor coming in. That matters. That's huge. So maybe I should have waited for a turn on that. But nevertheless, I mean, they still get +1/+1 counters here. But yeah, this is going to be... This is going to be very good. I think we'll pay the 2 life here, just to maximize what we can play. Okay, so we see the thing there. So after Defiler of Vigor, we'll use this to... They don't have artifacts and enchantments, right? Just making sure. Okay, sorry. Okay, so we're going to look at the top 5 cards. Yeah, he doesn't even care at this point. He's just going to watch me freaking go and go and go until I win. So yeah, but I love that with the Silverback Elder and the Augur of Autumn, if you have a land that you can't cast off the top, then just use this guy to look at the top 5 cards, right? Get one of those lands. You already know there is one, and then it changes the top card. Hallelujah. Hell yeah. Leave match. There you go. Oh, man, the Grixis player hated it. And we say good, because they run fucking turn 1 Thoughtseize up theirs. Oh, gosh, you love to see it. Wow. Reach over and pat myself on the back. Very nice. I mean, not gonna lie, Grixis Vampires is a pretty cool thing to face. Of all the Grixis decks, probably the most enjoyable one to face. When there's like what, Nicol Bolas control, Nicol Bolas, this, that, and the other thing. Arcane Bombardment works in there somehow. I saw someone playing like Grixis Is It Phoenix once, which I guess isn't Is It Phoenix anymore, it's Grixis. But like Arclight Phoenix and Grixis. You know, with some like cheap kill spells, I think. Okay. Let's mulligan the first hand. Oh, wow, I called it. Yeah, mulligan, hoping for something a little faster. This is quite nice, actually. Krenko's a little greedy here. Might get rid of Silverback Elder, honestly. Like, it's kind of far out. I think we go Werewolf Pack Leader first, then Krenko. Oh god, a fucking blue-white player. It should, you know what? I think that the game should warn you that you're up against a blue-white player and then ask if you want to accept the matchup. And then like give you like some sort of estimated match length, like with like a warning, you know, like one of them like triangles like red with like a big exclamation point or some shit in it, and let you know just that, you know, like you're not gonna have fun. It's essentially a waste of your life that you can't ever get back from the fucking goddamn blue-white player. You know, I really think they should come with some type of warning, kind of like how cigarettes have warnings on them too. Just let you know that you're burning your life away, you know. And no offense if you do it, you know. It's just that it's up against a blue-white player, and you know it too. So like, Yeah, just let you know that, like, it's not good for your health. It's gonna take a long time. Maybe have like pictures on it like they do in Europe of like the side effects of it, and just like people like falling asleep at a computer with like you can see the rope on the screen or something. I think we'll hit Gala Greeters first because I'm assuming that they just want a Wandering Emperor Krenko. So we're gonna hit the Gala Greeters to force that kind of onto the field. Yeah, I assume they wouldn't block with it. So we're gonna attack with Krenko. I assume we get the Wandering Emperor hit, but it will still trigger Gala Greeters. And for this, we will do that and this. And it doesn't really matter with those tokens, because they're probably going to wipe fields, so we will not drop Elvish Mystic. Yeah, and with Memory Deluge, I mean, obviously, they're even more likely to wipe the field. They definitely don't want us Krenko Gala Greeters ing. They got nice sleeves, so we could say something nice about this person. Look at that. Their sleeves are nice. There you go. Don't ever let anyone tell you big fat MTG isn't fair and balanced. Do we hit Silverback Elder? Because they do play some enchantments like Shark Typhoon that they are closing in on. Yeah, I think so. I mean, while we know that it's going to resolve, right? And I mean, they can spend a whole entire wipe on it, sure. Hurry up, dickhead. God, you're a blue-white player. I mean, at least he's not the one that spends like 15 seconds before the first time the first turn deciding which basic land to drop. I guess I gotta give him that. He's not lower than whale shit. Alright. That's probably Elvish Mystic plus Krenko. Just because I would hit the Defiler of Vigor. And actually, Elvish Mystic does enable it, assuming we don't get wiped. Alright, dumbass pass turn. Great. I think we don't drop Defiler because that pretty much guarantees a wipe. I'm kind of okay with Gala Greeters here. Yeah, and then we'll just swing. And sure, they can Wandering Emperor. We will get the tokens, so we will get some effects out of Gala Greeters, which is kind of nice. They did have to use Wandering Emperor on Krenko. So we get a treasure. Wait, it only gave me one? Oh, right, because Krenko never got the +1/+1 counter on him. Then why didn't it give me 0 of them? Oh, because his last recorded power was 1. Okay, so that's how that works? Interesting. Okay, not gonna lie, that is interesting. Cool. Okay, not gonna lie, another creature would be extremely good so that we could go Defiler of Vigor into that creature and like beef up all this stuff. Okay, that's very good. I'll even pay for it with life just to keep the treasure open. Alright, at this point, that's probably it. We have one card. They have Teferi. So the faster you get out of the game with the blue-white player, the better. Maybe Shifting Ceratops is... you know what? Tamiyo's is also good, and Heroic Intervention. Augur of Autumn is difficult, because it's going to be really tough for us to get Coven. Kogla is interesting because the fight isn't super good, but the destroying target artifact or enchantment, although I actually didn't even see any. What I was really looking for was Shark Typhoon. I guess they're not running it. Fair enough. So in that case, we can probably take out Kogla. Not super good. Pelt Collector is only going to get big with more creatures and against a freaking goddamn blue-white player. Snore, by the way. Heroic Intervention, maybe. Let's see how many cards I have. My text box is over that. 61. Is there anything else that I can take out? I kind of like where we're at here. I'll even keep the one Augur of Autumn. I didn't see Portable Hole, which is interesting. I wonder if he'll sideboard that in, or if we just didn't see it. Spacebar makes you go first. We keep 7 on this. It's not terrible. It's a hand that they wipe as soon as possible, unfortunately. So I wonder, do we go Gala Greeters first? I think we do go Gala Greeters first. Enters tapped. Because they're just going to wipe this as soon as possible. So, like, I don't know if there's a super good payoff for Llanowar Elves. I don't think we get to Silverback Elder before Llanowar Elf double Gala Greeter wiped. That is interesting. I think they would just Jawari Disruption that, so I think it is Gala Greeters into Llanowar Elf. I think both Gala Greeters get +1/+1 counters and we swing. Now, I wonder if they Jawari Disruption this. And so do they, obviously. There you go. They do. Swing for 2 whole entire damage, pass turn to this dumbass. Okay. I would not like to drop Augur of Autumn. Now, it does kind of help with recovering from a wipe. Elvish Mystic, give both of these +1/+1 counters, and then they most likely wipe next turn. Although there actually is an argument for leaving behind treasure tokens. I think I might do that. Okay, that makes me think they don't have a wipe. Still, I'm going to put the treasure token down. Do I? Because the thing is, I think it's the counter, because next turn, if they use Wandering Emperor, and I don't get this to 3/3, which I can do next turn, then Wandering Emperor could just come in and instead of exiling it, just put in the token. So I think that's Krenko to kind of really force them hard to either counter it or wipe next turn. I like these guys for post-wipe. We do have Elvish Mystic here getting us around Censor and Jawari Disruption. I think it's the +1/+1 counter, just because of the 2/2 Samurai token from the, what's she called? The Wandering Emperor. Ah, Iganjo. Okay, neat. I kind of like that. Okay, cool. So I was going in the right direction, but nevertheless, Iganjo dealing 4 damage. A little too much for the 3/3 Gala Greeters to handle there. They still have Krenko to worry about. Wow. They are looking for their wipe. We hit this. We need to start getting some lands, which, great. Okay, kind of feeling the lack of treasure tokens from the Gala Greeters. I understand why I did what I did, in hindsight's 2020. But yeah, it would be nice. Even 1 land will get us 5 mana. Okay, that's really nice. Super nice. We probably attack Teferi and then put Defiler of Vigor down, I think. So just attack Teferi with that, only that. We need the 5th mana from Elvish Mystic.
I won't let you win.
This, and then hope to goodness gracious that they don't wipe. I mean, it could just be straight absorbed, you know? Or, yep, okay, there you go. Some form of counter. There it is. We do have Teferi down to 3, so they could plus him up to 4, and we can't really get at him yet still. Another Teferi. God. Whenever you draw a card, +1/+1 counter on that creature, by the way. Now, we do have Defiler of Vigor into that Llanowar Elf there. I was just checking if that was like an enchantment token creature, because then we could blow it up with Silverback Elder. Yeah, I think we do this. Hopefully it's not countered. Yeah, we really needed that one. I think we go Llanowar Elves. Not this, because that would require tapping this. And we need that to attack. Actually, there's really no sense in it attacking, is there? Why don't we just get Augur of Autumn big? Yes, please. Okay, we do land that one, which is good. Now, all this really just feeds into a wipe, to be honest. So why don't we just attack right now and force them to block? With no Halana Alena, unfortunately, we're going to miss out on Haste. But I think, who do we swing at? I like this Teferi. I like getting rid of him. I assume they block. Yeah, it's a pretty easy block. And I assume that they wipe. And they have huge chances to get their wipe here. Hopefully they don't, and they have to flash back Memory Deluge, because that gives us the chance to just swing in for victory. I mean, we have big power on the field. They have no creatures, but they do have plenty of draws to get themselves to their supreme verdict.
Let's skip to the good part.
I mean, if they're gonna wipe, I hope it isn't Farewell, because that will also get rid of the Great Henge. If they wipe, at least we, we have the Great Henge to draw and draw.
I am here to learn.
Narset is gonna... God damn it, because Narset is gonna let them dig for a wipe. Oh, god damn it, yeah. At that point, that's pretty much it. Alright, Narset stops us from drawing cards. Nevertheless, I do want this. We could still look through top 4. Just drop a land really quick. It doesn't matter. Might as well take that. Yeah, you know what? Not gonna lie to you. Draw a card, filter through for a card that you really want the most. Good game, good game. They definitely wow, they set up with big card draw, but yeah, it's just a little too much. We have the Great Henge, they have 3 engines there, and a whole bunch of board wipes, so they're pretty well what do you call it? They're pretty well fitted, I suppose could be a decent word to yeah, handle a whole bunch of creatures like that. And let's go on to the next one. Weirdo. Cool, I like that name. We're up against Weirdo. Rocking the Mike Wazowski avatar? Jesus, what is up with this games and all the 7 card hands? Okay, we're going to go to the next one. Wow. Not going to lie, that is a good top deck. Are we actually facing another blue-white player? I swear to God, there really is a Wizards of the Coast employee. We're going to drop that to get around Jawari's Censor. But yeah, there is a Wizards employee tasked with making my life difficult. I know that person is out here right now bothering me. We're actually not going to attack with that. I don't remember the exact cost of Shark Typhoon, but I didn't want them to cycle in a 1/1 Shark and then block this, because I think that's super worth their time in the early game. Okay, it looks like we drop Halana Alena. We get 1 swing in, or it might even get Jawari disruptioned, and then we just get wiped. Or we drop Defiler and then get wiped. I would assume this has a shot of getting absorbed. Let's just make it fast, fucko. Let's go. Thank you. I told you what to do like 10 seconds ago. It's Halana Alena. Well, what question are you asking yourself? Whether or not you want me to win or you want me to lose? You probably want me to lose, so you counter Halana Alena. You're not stupid, right? And well, actually, let's not go there because I think we all know. Is that Defiler? Because if it's Defiler, then they really just wipe. But what the hell else do we have? Swing for 2 whole entire damage, have pretty much nothing after a wipe. Don't drop the Elvish Mystic. Scry 2, yeah, very, very good. Oh, they found something that they like. They kept 1 on top. All right, very good. What do we got? A nice wipe? Have to assume. Wandering Emperor, perhaps? If they have Settled the Wreckage, then just good play. But I think we'll just play both and then attack as bigly as we can. Full price. There's no reason to pay life. I'm really feeling the Settled the Wreckage, honestly. It'll just be kind of funny. We'll swing for 10, 18 whole entire damage. Unfortunately, not lethal. I would assume that they still have something to do. Or 16, whatever. Yep, there you go. Absolutely nothing to do with that. Very good. Good on them. Really smelled that. I mean, I always smell it, but, like, I guess that time I was right. Very good, very good. And now we know, of course. And Heroic Intervention Tamiyos won't super help against that. I think we could probably just go. The faster we do this, the better. They're prepared with main board Settle the Wreckage, which isn't insane in a meta that's got Liliana and Rakdos midrange on the top. I mean, even Esper midrange, I guess, uses creatures like Rafine and Ledger Shredder, so that's pretty good. Yeah, it's not crazy to run Settle the Wreckage main board. Yesterday I was up against somebody, and they ran Cat Tribal, and salute to the dude, too, for the audacity to have fun. But he was running Maidboard Shaper's Sanctuary. That is a rare enchantment from Rivals of Ixalan, the Compass Rose symbol. 1 forest enchantment that whenever a creature, I don't remember if it's a creature or a permanent you control, is the target of a spell or ability, you draw a card. And he was running that, like, main board. It looked like he had 3 or 4 of them, because in one of our games, he had 2 of them on the field. Do I keep this? Because it's not super good. It's not horrible, but the Rockfall Vale really just is bad. I mean, there's even an argument for pitching one of the lands here. I guess it didn't really matter which one I put down first. Portable hole, very good. Yep, very nice. I think I was wondering about that in the last game. Nevertheless, we're getting right through the match against blue-white. You gotta love it. Like, not even gonna lie, you gotta love it. We do that. Do we hit Lair of the Hydra? Because it could take a kill spell away from something else, so I think I will. Hit Lair of the Hydra for 2 there. Swing for 4 whole entire damages. Okay, they pass, and we remember Settle the Wreckage. Pepperidge Farm remembers. Um, What do we do here? I assume it's just Silverback Elder, right? Is it Silverback Elder, or is it Pelt Collector? I think it's just Silverback Elder, and then next turn we can go Halana Alena and Pelt Collector. Really nice that Augur of Autumn allows us to strategize like one card into the future there. Okay, so that sucks that that's dead, but nevertheless, we will swing for 2 whole entire damage. Next turn we can go Pelt Collector into Halana Alena, so Pelt Collector would get a counter just from Halana Alena entering, and then they would give it 2 more counters. So I think that's nice. That, of course, depends on whether or not the blue-white player allows it. And I think we'll only attack with Pelt Collector. Halana Alena does make it kind of easy to only attack with one thing a turn, though, since, I mean, it, ever increases the size of it. So we'll attack with just 4 whole entire damage. I don't see a point in attacking with Augur of Autumn, since it helps us draw through mana clumps. So yeah, we lose Pelt Collector. That's annoying, but I mean that's a 1-drop. You know what I mean? It's a good 1-drop. It's great with the counters that it had on there. It had Trample, not that's gonna really trample through a lot of creatures here. Do they have Hall of Storm Giants? Actually, might as well check for that. Is my text box in the way of Hall of Storm Giants? No, okay, it's not. Okay. All right. We can't play the land off the top, unfortunately. What I could do is make a big Lair of the Hydra, because I don't mind them like losing a kill spell for that. So why don't we make it? Is there anything we'd need to make it to avoid like damage of any kind from them? I'm not sure. Why don't we just make it like X equals 2? We're only going to swing it at the Wandering Emperor. If we're allowed. Okay, it actually worked. I was thinking there, William, how you doing, man? Goblin will be eaten by dragon. Have you been watching my dragon videos? Cheap plug to Big Fat MTG's dragon videos. I got Gruul dragons. I got Jund dragons featuring Zayatora. I've got Terror of the Peaks in them. Oh, I love Terror of the Peaks. Some gold span dragons. I have the Teamer dragons in Historic Brawl. That's fun if you're looking for that format. So check that out. And William, Goblin will be eaten by dragon. Ooh. Oof, man. I think so. They're doing a pretty good job against us. They Ether Gust that back to our hand. Do we put it on the top or the bottom of the library? Probably the top, just because it gets us card advantage. Like, if they want to counter it that bad, then we'll charge up Lair of the Hydra and send it at them. Okay, they don't want Lair of the Hydra around anymore. Can't say I blame them. Now we shuffle our library here, which gets Augur of Autumn out of here, whatever, the same as if we had, put it on the bottom of our library. So there you go, that happens. Teferi, Hero of Dominaria. So if we don't draw a creature, then we just leave the game against the fucking goddamn blue-white player. Who it was much better to play than the last fucking goddamn blue-white player because, yeah, it was faster. There you go. Good game to Weirdo. We got out of there as fast as possible. I'm telling you, man, blue-white players need to come with some type of, like, Surgeon General's warning. They really do, because it's a waste of life. You never get that back. The most precious resource we have is time. Don't waste it playing a fucking goddamn blue-white player. You'll regret it. You don't want to be on your deathbed regretting that you didn't get out of the games against the fucking goddamn blue-white players. ASAP as possible. Amen. Thank you. Up against Mortagan. Okay. Okay. 24 lands, by the way. We will definitely take this. It's got a payoff for the turn 1 Llanowar Elves. We're, in fact, going first. Oh, wow. Do I drop... I think I have to drop the Defiler just to keep my chances as open as possible. I mean, we do only have 2 lands in Llanowar Elves. As much as I want to keep the Defiler and drop Pelt Collector, I think I need to be a little more realistic than that, maybe. Now, I think this turn, instead of dropping Augur of Autumn, since I can't just flip over the land and play it, I think that's actually Gala Greeters into Pelt Collector. So let's just make sure it taps those. Yep, Gala Greeters. Into Pelt Collector. We'll put down a treasure just in case we get so lucky to draw a land, and then we might be able to hit the Silverback Elder there. There you go, not atrocious. Krenko? Okay. That's Jund, and is that, okay, cool. Oh, yeah, okay. Yep. I think we have to drop this. I mean, there's an argument for Krenko, too. Krenko's a little greedier, but not gonna lie, I'm kind of liking it right now. Yeah, let's just go Krenko. Another treasure token, I guess, for the, Silverback Elder. Yeah, just because dropping Krenko, it gets us attacking with him a turn earlier. We're actually gonna be able to attack with him here, and they can block. That's fine. I think I pay the life for Stomping Ground. I think I start by attacking. Let's see, with just Krenko. Yeah, just Krenko. It's not worth attacking with the Gala Greeters because they'll become 2/2 and then get blocked, and then I don't get anything else from them. So we'll do that. Do that. They didn't even block. That's interesting. I think they might really need the treasure token. Now, do we play Silverback Elder? Because I feel like that might... The thing is, it kills this. Next turn. I think we have to. I just hope that we don't get wiped. Okay. The pressure was a bit too much. Is that Fires of Invention? Whoa, excuse me, sir? What's that in your library? That Fires of Invention there? That's Fires of Invention. Okay. I don't know. I'm kind of okay with this. They're probably gonna have like Cavalier Flames. I think Kogla can come in and kill a Cavalier Flames. Yeah, I think we just have to get lucky again. So just roll the dice. Here we go, another crapshoot. Let's do it. Jesus. The problem is, if they kill Krenko, I have nothing until Silverback Elder. We do get the first draw. This is actually quite tempting, you know? Fuck it. Let's just go. The faster I make the choice, the faster I just win or lose and go on to the next one. So let us do precisely that. Please don't kill Llanowar Elves so I can drop Krenko. Cleansing Wildfire, cool. That's going to give them Fires of Invention next turn. Okay, we do have a backup Krenko. I assume they play Fires of Invention and then some type of kill. Okay, Fable of the Mirror Breaker, so I mean, we at least do get something out of Krenko. We can actually drop Lair of the Hydra right now, which isn't atrocious, because we can't play Silverback Elder. Let's do that. Why don't we swing with Krenko and only Krenko? Not the biggest thing in the world here, but he will probably swing through. He leaves 2 chumps behind. Do we put down this? Because the thing is, if they wipe, that sucks. You know what? I'm okay with it, because then if they kill only one of our Llanowar Elves and not the others, we still get Silverback next turn. I think that's how we'll do it. I mean, obviously, if they wipe harder, but, you know. Okay, Tireless Tracker. They're not wiping, so they're going to drop a land after... Oh, they're going to drop a land after 2 of them. Damn. And then they're going to be able to use both of those clue tokens, since they're not really paying mana for mana cost. So that's fantastic play by them right there. Take a look at Tireless Tracker. That's really nice in formats like Commander. Oh, they attacked with that? Okay, sorry, I got to get back to this. Okay, they attacked. I mean, we will block, which is nice. Well, at least we can do that. When we attack with Krenko, they're going to have to seriously consider double blocking it with the trackers, since it's going to be a 3/4 by the damages step. So yeah, they get to double sack, which is tremendous there. Oh, right, and then those things are really big. Okay, this actually sucks. Okay, this is brutal. A Llanowar, a 1-cost wouldn't be bad, because we'll have the capacity for 6 mana next turn, which means Silverback Elder into killing this. Maybe even killing Fires of Invention. Okay, that's Defiler of Vigor. And then hope and pray that we get bigger than their Tireless Trackers. Can't attack, so we just pass the turn. There you go. My dude, I'm just letting you know that Fires of Invention says that you can't play spells during my turn. Just want to remind you of that. You go check out your card. It says that you can only cast spells on your turn. Okay, fine. Channeling ability. That's good. Brings it back to our hand, too, which really sucks. So if they were debating that, that's a great play. Okay, this Tireless Tracker stuff is very good right now. Okay, Anger of the Gods, that's close to just about it. Oh, yeah, forget it. Good game, and I'm enjoying watching them do it. It's I don't remember what usually happens. Maybe something like Enigmatic Incarnation or Cavalier of Flames, maybe. I'm really liking the Tireless Tracker approach to that one. Do I have anything to do here? I don't know. I mean, Tamiyo's is arguable. I just think we have to roll the dice again. It's a tough matchup. That was a good game. Really enjoyed that one. Not gonna lie. I think I have like 3. I think I have 4 Souls of Windgrace. Actually, I think I have 4. I think that makes some sort of, or at least it makes the basis for the deck, right? Keep 7 here. I guess we'll try to get to Kogla as fast as possible. We do go first. We get Llanowar Elves into next turn. We can do Pelt Collector and then Werewolf Pack Leader and then grow this by 1. Okay, hopefully I don't do too much this turn. I would very much like to get the card draw out of Werewolf Pack Leader, even because, I mean, we're running a very high risk of them hitting a really nice Anger of the Gods right now. So we might as well get some payoff for it, right? And I think we'll probably accomplish that by swinging with just everything, not activating this ability to hold open Boseiju for Fires of Invention. I would assume it's Fires of Invention and then Anger of the Gods if they're gonna go that route. Yeah, fair enough. In that case, I mean, do we hit Boseiju? I think we should probably still hit Boseiju. Because it will mess around with them having a huge turn next turn. Okay, fair enough. That's a phenomenal top deck. We'll actually play that. I almost dropped the land first. We'll definitely do that. Okay, we'll save the life by having Stomping Ground enter tap past turn. Yep, that prevented them from... oh, they took the Boseiju back from our graveyard. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Whatever. That's cool. Okay, we get a land off of the top. Really nice. I guess we'll probably go Elvish Mystic. Because that gets us closer to a Coven, right? Creatures with 3 or more different powers, so not terrible. There you go. Are there any more lands in graveyards? Not right now. I'm not asked of this exact moment. I'm just wondering because, let me bring up Soul of Windgrace. Whenever he enters the battlefield or attack, put a land card from a graveyard, so that's any graveyard, onto the battlefield tapped under your control. And obviously, he has a whole bunch of pay certain costs, discard a land, and do some tricks. And they attack with the Soul of Windgrace. Uh-oh, but I don't think they can afford the Invulnerable one, right? Yep, that is 3 mana on the bottom there. It gains Indestructible until end of turn, so Kogla comes in and fights this. Do I attack with Augur of Autumn? Actually, I won't, just in case. I mean, it's 2 damage, and I'd rather just feel safer. Even if I could have gotten that 2 damage. Hopefully we can attack with Kogla. I would love nothing more than to get to my turn with Kogla still on the board. Oh my god, because then not only do we have a human on the board in the Augur of Autumn here to give him indestructible, I think we'll block with the Augur of Autumn, actually. Not Kogla, just in case they give it, like, Death Touch or something. Or even a board wipe for, like, 4 or something, or 5, right? Burn Down the House is pretty good. I know that they have Anger of the Gods. They could be running Burn Down the House, too. Well, looks like they really want to kill Kogla. Okay, that is definitely unfortunate that they got him before we could give him indestructible. Too bad, definitely too bad. Damn. We have the capacity for 1, 2... We have the capacity for freaking 6. Or, sorry, 7. I don't think I need to kill this right now. I think I can drop Werewolf Pack Leader, and then we can get the Silverback Elder down. We can't play that one, but we can swing in for 2 whole entire damage. Not terrible. And now they get the Kiki Jiki thing, but it doesn't have haste. So that's good. That means that hopefully we can pop it with the Silverback Elder's effect. Okay, yep, thank you. Burn down the house. So that was a decent play with the Kogla not blocking and Augur of Autumn doing it instead. Okay, they're killing our stuff, but we have a Silverback Elder on the field. It is swinging for 5. We have Boseiju in hand. It's not terrible. That sucks. Okay, we really need a creature. okay. He's got 4 whole entire manas. He's deciding again now that it's on main phase 2. Oh, that sucks. That freaking sucks. I assume he takes it. I think he's trying to grow that Tireless Tracker, right? Alright, fair enough. We do kill it. That's good. That stops them from getting more clue tokens. At least from that one Tireless Tracker. I'm sure they're running 4 of them. It only costs 3, and it's fantastic in their deck. They must be running 4. They're looking all throughout their library. Okay, Shigeki. Return this to their... Oh, god damn it. Oh, okay. Really cool. Cool. Hey, this dude better get lands, too. Okay, well, he just said god damn it, too. We get a whole entire Llanowar Elf. Which, to be honest, I maybe should have even held so we could play it after either Defiler, Silverback, or Gala Greeters, but at this point, it gets him on a 7-turn clock. We've got him. God, oh my fucking lord! You know what? I'm playing it. Takes him from a 6-turn to a 3-turn clock. We've got him. I mean, Fires of Invention at this point in the game. Oh. What a stupid ending. That was actually a pretty cool series, not gonna lie. Very stupid ending, but not a bad series. Good game to Mortician, or whatever his name is, Magician. Good stuff. Oh, God. What a dumb freaking end. The Llanowar Elf ticking time bomb got him, man. When I said that I had him on a 7-turn time clock, they laughed. Well, who's laughing now? Ugh. On to the next one we go. And I'd like to join anyone who's out there. Or not if you're not, and I'm just shouting into the void. But I appreciate everyone who's here. I appreciate my chowders. Michael Damaraki. Unless I said that wrong. Rusty Richardson, William Naring, I appreciate my big fat bastards, my notification squad, my audience, showing up here, making it interesting, giving me people to talk to, making nice comments on my shit and all that. I appreciate your support very much, and if you wouldn't mind, take a second, hit at a full screen for a moment, hit that thumbs up button, turn it from an outline to a thumbs up button to what it needs to be, the thumbs up. You get yourself a fun animation for your trouble. I get myself a like, so I get to smile a little harder at my numbers. You know, my Grinch smile goes from the middle of my face, edging ever closer towards fully ear to ear, like the Grinch, because it means a lot. It's very nice when you leave a like, and it helps the video get out to other people, so thank you for that. And we'll, drop Silverback Elder there and get right into the game, which is not a bad land situation. Rockfall Vale tapped first, and then everything else is good. Delver of Secrets. Oh, what fun. Dude did mulligan down to 5, but he's playing a top-tier deck. I feel like that should happen more often to them than to me. Okay, he did not flip his Delver, but he has 2 for when he does. That's good. Alright, let's see if we can resolve this. They do only have 1 mana open, so we got a shot at resolving. Anger of the Gods is probably going to be good in this one. Now, I don't know if they're running, like, Ledger Shredder, Is It Phoenix, or, like, Haughty Jin, or what? Oh my god, they missed it again, and they always should. Strangle. Yep, very good, very good. Yep. Next is Krenko. They only have 1 mana, and screw them, they should. Wow, once they drop the, once they get the Delver of Secrets out, that's freaking game. Yeah, so that's, yeah, that's looking really good for them. That's, yeah, that's too bad. Oh, wow. Good. He got what he fucking deserved. As long as he can't kill Krenko, then we have a chance. Okay, Young Pyromancer's annoying, but he can't attack, and we can do stuff. Hey! Oh, it serves you right. Oh, good. I love it. Oh, that feels good. Oh, my happiness comes from your misery. Oh, that feels good. Shifting Ceratops. 2, 3, 4. Anger of the Gods. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pelt Collector out. Kogla probably out. Just takes too long. Defiler out. Defiler's arguable though because they have the Young Pyromancer to chump everything for days. The Defiler could help with that. So maybe minus one of these. Minus a Krenko or yeah, maybe minus 1 Krenko. Probably minus 2 Augurs of Autumn. They died to Anger of the Gods. We put in a lot of non-creatures. Well, 4 non-creatures, I guess. Anything else? Kind of liking maybe minus 1 Gala Greeters gives life. This gives trample to itself. I actually like that. Maybe minus 1 Gala Greeters, and we'll just freaking go. 61 cards. I'm honestly not terribly troubled by that. Oh, God, that felt great watching the Delver player never flip their Delvers. God, that felt good. They go first, and our land situation here, you know what? I mean, we do have Boseiju. Looks like tonight's sponsor is in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. So, there you go. As always, I want you to remember, this means a lot to the channel. Use code BIGFATMTG at checkout, and you will get 15% extra girls. You're welcome. I do it for the boys. Let's go. That into this into pass. We have to get Halana Alena down as fast as possible because they might forget that it has reach. The problem is it does die to Strangle. That does suck. Not gonna lie. We're gonna do that, and I might do this Llanowar Elves. I don't know. I mean, we could try Gala Greeters, but if the Gala Greeters fails, let's just do Gala Greeters, because if they kill Gala Greeters, then we still have the Llanowar Elves and 3 lands. And Gala Greeters really forces their attention away from killing Llanowar.
What an interesting creature. Let's see how you work.
Okay, we got her down to 2, so if she minuses, she kills herself. It doesn't look like she's gonna minus. I assume she's just in here for the triggered ability there. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, create a 1/1 colorless servo artifact creature token. Now, if they kill Halana Alena, yeah, sure, that's good for them. We drop Defiler of Vigor. They don't kill Halana Alena? I really gotta think. I think it's still Defiler of Vigor. Probably actually Defiler of Vigor into Llanowar Elves. And then just swing with the biggest Defiler of Vigor. I would love it if Halana Alena... Oh, damn, that's really too bad. Alright, nevertheless. We still get a nuclear Defiler of Vigor down. Oh, wow. Well, that can be done after this. So let's get this down. Do we play the Llanowar Elves? I don't mind it. Honestly, I don't mind. But we do have low life. They have 4 cards in hand. Maybe we don't, because then it just dies to Anger of the Gods anyway. So why don't we just swing in at Saheeli here? We'll force the block. They'll make it, whatever. That's just one more power that they don't hit us with. That's fine. They should be worried sick about Defiler. As a matter of fact, you know what? I'm going to play this just so that Defiler is further out of their reach. Like, that's really actually the only reason. We will actually gain the 2 life there. And just checking their graveyard reflexively for an Is It Phoenix, even though I don't think they're playing that, they still got a lot of non-creatures. I don't know. They have like I think too many creatures for Is It Phoenix. I don't know. I would expect maybe Crackling Drake. So now that I think about it, maybe not. All right. I see the Ledger Shredder. Yeah, it's definitely good for here. I think we're going to make this guy's life suck. If we get a small costing creature, anything that costs either 1 or 2, we can actually play it first because, oh, I thought that was 3/3. Never mind. This Llanowar Elves at 2/2. No, it's just going to die to Anger of the Gods. Whatever. We get the Soul Scar Mage to die to Anger of the Gods, too. And we won't be giving ourselves -1/-1 counters because Soul Scar Mage is only if a source that they control. I think it's just Anger of the Gods and then swing in at their face. Or, well, Gala Greeters can hit Saheeli. They get their last-minute burn spell so that Gala Greeters can get killed by Anger of the Gods. Do they have anything else? Okay, so obviously we will not attack. Fair enough. You're up. Just so that they can't start making things to chump Krenko like crazy. Okay, that's pretty annoying, because he's going to get minus counters, and now it looks like they'll block him. Still kind of tricky for them to figure out what to block it with. Fair enough, we lost them 2 things on their field. Most notably the Soul Scar Mage. Okay. Alright, well, there's another one. I guess they'll just swing with Ledger Shredder only. We do get a nice swing with Krenko here. We will swing at this to force the block. Okay, yeah, let's just pass the turn there. Really hope that they don't flip anything over here, because that would suck. Oh, you'll love to see it. Wow. Is it a creature or a land? What is it? Because it's not a non-creature. Wow, okay, well, when they do get the thing that they need, that's bad for... Oh my god, are you kidding me? Okay, that actually kind of sucks. I think I have to play that, though, to secure the Elder Silverback next turn, even though... Yeah, I think I unfortunately have to do that. That actually sucks. I think we attack that. It doesn't really matter. It just takes away their thing that makes a lot of chumps. If they overturn a non-creature here, they win, of course, because they'll just swing in with like a lot of damage. I think exactly lethal, actually. So we got super lucky once again. That honestly really sucks for the guy at this point because, you know, I mean, he's playing a good game. He's doing a great job in this one. And we're still 2 turns away from freaking victory here, which is wild. We're actually now dropping our 5th land. That really shits the bed. That really shits the bed. So we attack with everything. Yep. Obviously they take it, and they just hope to get lucky before we do. We drop Elder Silverback, and I assume that they'll win here, you know, but... Good game. It's wow, that's really too bad. Okay, yeah, he wins. Good game. I'll let him swing in because the poor guy needs it. He definitely needs it. Just swing in, buddy. There you go. Good game to this guy. And we go on to game 3. Very nice. You know, seeing Ledger Shredder, I'm honestly less good on Anger of the Gods, and... I like the Shifting Ceratops actually, because it blocks pretty much all of his things perfectly. And it even survives Strangle. I think we'll keep that in. Then we have 59 cards. Is that good? I think that's good. I mean, there's even an argument for more Silverback Elders, but I kind of like it where we're at. The Tamiyos is to protect like key early things that would really help us actually like do all right against him early on. Like Strangle, I guess, is really good here. We play first in game 3, which isn't terrible. I mean, this isn't the greatest to be honest, but I'm gonna keep it. Because it's 7, it's functional, if not totally functional. We get Gala Greeters into Werewolf Pack Leader, and we'll create the treasure token there for Halana Alena. And actually, that Shifting Ceratops is extremely good. So we hope that Gala Greeters doesn't get killed, because that treasure token off of Werewolf Pack Leader will pay for Shifting Ceratops. Okay, Young Pyromancer, definitely annoying there. But we get that, we get this. No attacks, pass turn. So if we draw a land, that's Defiler of Vigor. If we don't, I'd say Shifting Ceratops. Okay, annoying, but we did get its payoff. Oh, careful with that, buddy. Oh, man, wow. Is that Shifting Ceratops? Because it could also be Halana Alena. Halana Alena does kind of just die, but they didn't kill Werewolf Pack Leader. They killed that. I'm kind of thinking Halana Alena. Plus, Shifting Ceratops can't block this right away. Halana Alena does make stuff huge, which starts us towards being able to afford the Great Henge. Because, yeah, we just went down to 3 lands, which sucks. We keep that untapped, I think. It prevents more damage than it causes now. Hey, it looks like they'll remember that Halana Alena has reach, unfortunately. And good on them. I think that is the Great Henge. As a matter of fact, I think it's the Great Henge into Shifting Ceratops, and we'll just do it after combat. No attacks. Oh, wow. Defiler of Vigor into Llanowar Elves, into a huger Halana Alena. Massive cards with that. Oh, wow. Just in time to deal with their bullshit, too. Oh, wow. Alright. Alright. Yep, that's definitely good, what you got going on. That's definitely good, but Halana Alena still blocks the Defiler of Vigor's reverse side, whatever the hell it's called. They're down to 2 cards in hand. They are hating Shifting Ceratops. You love to see it. Maybe they have a kill spell here. Maybe it's an Abrade. I don't know. They pass to main phase 2. Oh, wow. With the Tamiyo Safekeeping back, boys. Girls. Ladies, gentlemen, big fat bastards, big fat bastardettes. Oh. God, I love this. This poor guy. Doesn't mean we win. Because they have that thing in the air, that, this thing, and that's really annoying for us. So I say we'll give the counters to this. And I think that's the only thing we attack with. Shifting Ceratops is still a blocker. Okay, they probably should have waited for us to declare an attack before doing that. I mean, we could still clear their clock here. I'll still attack with it, because we have Tamiyos. Are we liking that? I'm kind of liking that. Okay, they want to win. Hopefully they calculate exactly lethal. They don't have too much in their hand. If it's draw spells, that gets annoying. Oops, sorry, I hit my mic there. And I think I'm going... what exactly is that? Reckless Rage. Reckless Rage. Oh, no, you didn't. Oh, no, you didn't. Oh, it worked. We still have the Shifting Ceratops reach capacity. With protection from blue. They hit the play with fire on us. Now that's good because they do have tons of stuff, but they don't have anything else in hand. So they're probably attacking all. We'll hit the reach here. We'll see how we do. Let's see. Let me get my text box out of the way here. All right. So I want to block the Delver of Secrets. And then I want to block this. Then I want to block this. And are these 3s? They're actually going to deal a lot of damage. I think they might win. I think they might have this. Good game to them if they do. Damn, good stuff. Damn, very... Oh, wow, within one attacker, too. Oh, man. Oh, wow, good game. Good game to them. Wow, all right. I think we'll go for one more after this. Let's hit the play button. Thank you all for joining me again. Let's get this, yep. On to the next one we go. Oh, wow, by one attacker. Good on him, dude, especially with that that rotten luck with his Delver of Secrets. The poor dude needed that. Poor guy. Good game to him. Wow. Okay. Sure. I mean, we have the payoff for the Mystic in the Krenko there. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do it. All of our lands are coming untapped. That's good. Pay 2 life. Get the Mystic down. Yes, please. Thank you. Okay. Take a look at Coco's sleeves. I like these quite a bit. Blue. Oh, that's always a blast. All right, we're gonna hit a Krenko and pass turn. We'll see how long we have to wait for Coco to allow it. You can bounce it back to my hand, right? All right, he drops an island. Okay. Ah, red. Okay, well, there comes Krenko's demise. Very well, we'll drop Werewolf Pack Leader, and we'll attack with the Elvish Mystic. There you go. Oh, played like a blue player. Attack first. All right. Werewolf Pack Leader down. The capacity to use his ability. Okay, we can drop the Silverback Elder. Or we can drop Defiler of Vigor. Which one do we do? I like the Defiler. All right. They have 2 more mana. So hopefully they don't, like, do something super good. All right, are we looking for, like, is it Phoenixes or something in the graveyard? Yeah, okay, there's the Arclight Phoenix. All right, yep. So they'll probably be able to get 1 Arclight Phoenix out. We will most likely be able to attack with Werewolf with all of these and trigger the Werewolf Pack Leader's Pack Tactics. Which hopefully, because we're going to play Silverback Elder first to power everything up. And then hopefully the Werewolf Pack Tactics can give us a creature so that we can use this to gain 4 life, because we are taking a little bit of damage. They actually kept this back as a blocker. Okay, we're paying full price on that. I mean, we don't have to. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to, because I'm gonna maximize our capability of getting a creature and playing it. Because if we only attack with those, then we can play a creature up to 3 mana cost. Okay, we got very fortunate in that one. I think Kogla can come out because he's quite a bit later into the game. Krenko gets blocked by their Phoenixes, so I think I'll take it down to 1, and I think I'm good there. I like the Tamiyo Safekeeping in case they're going to try to burn me. I don't really know what else to do. I don't think Shifting Ceratops is going to be good in there. It's great against Ledger Shredder, of course. But I think combined with a Play with Fire, it gets killed by blocking Izzet Phoenix and Play with Fire, and then they just bring the Phoenix back? Wow. Okay, no. Mulligan. Please not Poopy Mulligan. Oh, wow, not terrible. Yeah, not terrible. Okay. Keep 6. Oh, wow. Do we get rid of Elder Silverback, or do we get rid of a mana? Okay, thank you for waiting for me. Thank you for your patience. Monastery Swift Spear. Good card. That was a great top deck there, because that makes Rootbound Crag come into play untapped. But we'll do this first. Lair the Hydra, so that's untapped. Next turn we drop that Forest. Great top deck there, honestly. Just checking that graveyard. Okay, oh right, yeah, Forest. Forest, Augur of Autumn, not an atrocious start there. Flips over Gala Greeters, allowing us to strategize one turn into the future there. And that strategy is going to be as deep as play Gala Greeters. There you go, genius. Hey, we do get the block on Monastery Swift Spear, so I assume they're not going to attack. I'd like to thank this opportunity for everyone stopping by. If you enjoyed the stream today, make sure to leave a like, make sure to leave a keepsake on this stream, because no one's going to believe you when you tell them that you were so fucking smart that you watched Big Fat MTG before Big Fat MTG went huge. So let them know. And then you can always point to this and you can be like, look, I like Big Fat MTG, but before it was cool to like Big Fat MTG. You fuckers are posers. That's what you can tell people. But only if you like the stream. And thank you, of course, for your support. Very, very much appreciate all the support I get from my big fat bastards out there. My big fat bastardettes, too. Shout out to the ladies. I think we passed the turn. I think anything else is kind of silly. We really hope Llanowar Elves lives. Gala Greeters dies, fine. I'd love it to live. The extra life that it provides us is quite nice. The treasure tokens, yeah, sure, it's phenomenal. Hell, it even grows. I really want Llanowar Elves to live, because it definitively pays for Silverback Elder. Let's check their graveyard. Any Phoenixes in here? Let's sniff around. I didn't even sideboard in Graveyard Hate. I just put in Tamiyos. And by the way, on the subject of Graveyard Hate, I'm running 4 unlicensed Hearse, but those will be traded out for, God, what are they called? Scavenging Ooze. I think that's better in a creature-based deck, right? And it gains us life, and they get bigger, so yeah, I really like them. Augur of Autumn dies, which is unfortunate, but you know what? We keep Gala Greeters, we keep Llanowar Elves. Not atrocious. I don't think we need the life yet. I think getting them up to 2, just in case they happen to have that spike field hazard, or, you know, like double-sided card, one half is like a land and the backside is deal 1 damage or something like that. I don't know, somebody used it against me today. I had a flashback. Oh, man. Pretty intense at this moment as we go up against Coco. Collected Company. Wow. Yeah, I'm feeling the intensity too. Okay, he hits us with Play with Fire. That's annoying because I did choose not to gain life. wow. And then conceivably one more thing. Oh, wow, not one more thing. Holy poo-poos, we held on, boys. We freaking held on. And that was everything that they could do, too. Now, this, of course, doesn't mean we win. It just means that we held on by a freaking thread there. We do swing for that. They have 2 cards in hand, which is good. They can play Brazen Borrowers, which will help them connive the Ledger Shredder there. I think they took out their Arclight Phoenixes. Maybe they're used to having people graveyard hit against it super hard, so they only keep it in for, like, game 1. Then they see what's going on game 2 if people have sideboard in the graveyard hate. I would imagine he drew a burn spell, and he's looking at what he can do with it. You know, we still need a creature in order to stay in this, or else this dude's kicking our butt all over the place. Wow. What a creature. Actually, let's hold that back just as a blocker, just in case. Yeah, because we do have 2 blockers for the Swift Spear. They drew 1 card. Okay, that's freaking bad. Oh, damn. He top-decked his Arclight Phoenix. Oh. Good on him. Good on him. Very good. I still don't know about Shifting Ceratops, because the problem is that they have those lightning axes. For 1 mana, and they can discard their Arclight Phoenix or freaking anything, and it deals 5 damage. That's brutal. That's so brutal. Which is why I really like the Tamiyos here. I think I'm kind of good here, though. Definitely 4 Silverback Elders. I think we just go and we roll the dice again. Here we go, into the rubber match. Game 3 against Coco. Let's do it. The Lord Xander avatar there. He looks good. Play first. We get to go first in game 3. Not terrible, but this hand kind of isn't the best. But it scares me mulliganing this into something poopy. Because I only get 1 mulligan, and then I'm mulliganing down to 5 as the person who goes first. I think I might keep this one. Because we get Gala Greeters down. Then we drop Werewolf Pack Leader so we can put on the treasure token. We hope he even survives. We drew Augur of Autumn, which is nice if and only if we get that 3rd land. Hey, Gala Greeters lives to give us a treasure token, and that is a 3rd land. That's good. Definitely want the treasure. Absolutely. We swing for 1 whole entire damage. There you go. We're tied. Okay, Ledger Shredder. Great. Do they have another spell so they can connive him right away? Yeah, possibly a kill spell. They're eyeing our stuff. There you go. Lightning Axe to the Werewolf Pack Leader. I think I'm going to go Halana Alena. I mean, there's an argument for all of our stuff here, but I'm really liking Halana Alena here. We'll put in a treasure token. Because we don't even have a source of red to get Krenko, which is the actual payoff for what we're doing here. Do I swing in with that? I kind of think I do. Because I think they might have too many tricks for me to block the Monastery Swift Spear. Like, all that we'd really have to do is deal it 2 damage. Yeah, they would do that, then deal 2 damage, and then they don't even have to do that. It would be a 3/4 just from any other spell. Yeah, Strangle, that sucks, but we have another one. Okay, we're definitely taking the bigly damage. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, that's it. Okay, there you go. Good game, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, the Arclight Phoenix. Damn, he did his thing in that one. Damn. Good on him, and I'd like to thank you all for stopping by. Make sure you leave a like if you're interested in more. Hit me with that subscribe. Thank you all for stopping by. Big fat bastards, big fat bastardettes, kings and queens, you're all beautiful. I love you so much. And until we meet again on the worst Magic the Gathering stream on the internet, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and I don't even know what to say I'll be streaming next time. No idea. We'll feel it out when we get there. Have a good night, everybody. Thanks for stopping by.